Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So we're in a brand new week today. We're going into this full moon. It's a lunar eclipse on Wednesday. It's very powerful. We're in Saturn retrograde right now, so a lot of powerful energy flowing in, shifts and changes, moving things where they're meant to be. And the big message coming through from heaven today is don't give your power away to other people. Remember that you are the creator of your reality and you are the star of your own show. You know, sometimes we give too much power to other people, to the karmic situation, to our divine masculine, to the people in our lives. And, you know, we allow them to have an effect on our mind and the way we think and the things we do. And what matters is what you feel and what you know and what you do. So don't allow others today to affect your journey, because you have the power to control your life and you are your own destiny. And the angels are reminding you of that today. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a focused look at everything today. So I'm going to start off by sharing a number that came through for the journey. So 417. Now, if you're receiving number sequences, any way, shape or form, there's always a message there for you, because when our third eye opens, the universe will start to communicate with you through the things that you see. And we're constantly seeing numbers. It's the way the universe reminds us to have faith, to trust and to let go. So the number 4, if you're breaking down this number, 4 is about angels. Angels being all around you, watching over you, keeping you safe. 1 is about a new beginning. A clean slate, a fresh start. Think about January, the first month of the year. You start again. You give New Year's resolutions, so it's a fresh start. And 1 is about a new beginning. And 7 is about manifesting your dreams and creating what you desire. So if you put this all together, it's saying to you, the angels are watching over you as you create a new beginning. The angels are saying to you that you are on the right path. And that's what the number 17 is showing to you today, in any form it may come. So you may look at the clock today and it's 4:17. Or you may look at the clock and it's 4 minutes past 5, 17:04. You may go to the shop and receive a combination of this number. So I'm just going to read you from the Angel Numbers book by Cal Gray what this number means. So 417 is saying to you today, your angels are encouraging you to see the magic behind your current situation. Know that nothing happens by accident. Got angel bumps. Nothing happens by accident. There is a divine plan and a reason for all things. And that you are safe. There's magic behind your situation. That means the angels are working behind the scenes right now to make things happen for you. There's magic between you and your twin. It's a divine connection. It's magical, it's powerful, and most importantly, it's safe. So if you see this number today, that's what the universe is showing to you. So let's do this then. So we're going to start off then with a message around the connection. And we're going to bring in the sacred traveler cards to do this. So what's the energy today around the connection? Yeah, what's the energy today around the connection? What do we need to know? Look at this. Overcoming obstacles. And I love this because this is connected with Archangel Nathaniel, removing those walls. So, you know, we've been constantly seeing, you know, that repetitive sign about roadworks and delays and, you know, things being shifted around, moved around. And it's because we are overcoming obstacles. We're learning to push past pain, push through fear, and to focus on the truth, which is how you feel. You can overcome anything. So the energy of this connection is that you two together, and when you're apart in separation, you can overcome anything. So the angels are saying anything is possible. Magic is ahead. Anything can happen. They're giving me that song. I think it's by Ellie Goulding. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So the message today is, as we start this brand new week and as we move forward into this June energy, anything can happen. And you are overcoming any obstacles in your life. You're realizing that you are bigger than any trigger, that you are stronger than any obstacle, and that no wall can get in the way. It doesn't matter if you think that your person is denying the connection, in denial about the connection, that having black magic put on them by their karmic partner. Nothing can stop this connection. Okay, nothing's going to stop you now. They give me that song, nothing's going to stop us now. So, any songs that come to you today, because right now there's so much power in the messages you are receiving through music. So pay attention, because everything is your guide. The things you see, the things you hear, and the things you feel. Your senses are kind of on fire right now to this connection. And you're overcoming anything. And the sword is kind of like the sword in the stone, where you pull it out and you speak your truth. So that sword is about cutting out the past, removing things that no longer serve you, karmic situations, toxic people, anything that needs to go, to be able to move forward fearlessly, to strive towards your dreams, to move towards union. And you can overcome anything. And this is a big message, that with love, all things are possible. With God, all things are possible, but with love, it conquers all. It pushes past any boundary. It removes any fear, and it certainly removes all obstacles in the way. And this is what the angels are working on right now. So we're going to do a message then. And I've wrote some cards out today to remind me to do it in this order. So we're going to start with a message from the DM to the DF. So you can overcome obstacles. That's the energy of the day. So what does your masculine want to communicate to you today? So we're going to use the Divine Masculine Dark Truths deck. And this deck and all the decks I'm using today are in the link below. So what does your masculine want to confess to you on this day, the start of this brand new week, as you overcome obstacles? What does your masculine want to say? So I've got 2 cards coming out here and 1 on the top. Wow, so 3 messages. So the first one is, I'm changing. Wow. I'm changing, Divine Feminine. I don't want to be with anyone else. I'm releasing myself from my karmic ties. What a powerful message. And that's so true. Today the masculine is saying to you, I am changing and I am overcoming my personal obstacles because I am releasing myself from my karmic ties, my financial obligations, any marriage or partnership issues, things connected with my kids, things connected with work, addiction, codependent behavior. I am changing that right now because I don't want to be with anybody else. You are my one. And I'm releasing myself. So a lot of releasing. So if you're seeing things like snakes, hot air balloons, all about releasing the burdens of the mind. I watch. Yeah, I love this. So I'm changing and I watch. So a big sign that your masculine is watching you. I also feel that's a message about divine time. Okay, with the watch. So, don't worry about the when or the how or the if. Just trust it will. Because, you can overcome anything on this journey. And if it feels like it's not possible, it is possible. That's a limit that you're placing on the connection. There isn't real, it's illusion. This is a vast universe and there's no limits to it. So push past fear. Don't listen to outside people or give your power away. Take that power back today because your masculine is saying to you, I'm changing and I watch. I'm your secret admirer. So even if you think they don't care, look at this one. I care. Okay? Even if you think today, my masculine doesn't care about me, he's moved on, he's busy with his karmic partner, he doesn't care about me, he cares. And he's saying to you, I'm your secret admirer. I watch you. I watch your social media, I search for you online, and I sometimes try and be where you are. So not everyone's going to be on social media, but they may just type your name in to see if you're there. They may just look at your photograph to connect with you, secretly admiring you. If you live near each other, they may just drive past your house or make sure that they are there when you're walking your dog. They make sure that they know on some powerful, deep level that they are watching you. You may be receiving that message in music right now. I watch you. I'm your secret admirer and I care. So any doubt today, if they care about you, let that go because they are saying to you, I'm changing. I only want you. I'm sorry for ignoring you. And that's the big one. That's what really riles the divine feminine up. And I know how that feels. I've been there 100 times. It feels vile. You feel invisible, like you don't matter. You feel like you've done something wrong. You take it personally. And it just creates this awful feeling of stress and anxiety and the feeling that something needs to happen or change. So your masculine saying, I'm sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. So they know they've made you doubt them. They know that they've made you doubt the connection and the love and the bond that you share. And they're apologizing for that. It was selfish of me. So the masculine saying, I've been selfish on this journey. I'm sorry, but I am changing. And I care about you and I always will. I care about you and I always will. How beautiful is that? So let go of any fear today, Divine Feminine, because your masculine cares. Maybe you want to write those things down. I'm changing, I watch, I care, because those are important to know today. So what does the feminine, let's do a feminine message, want to reply to the masculine? Okay, so if there's any masculines watching today, you may have just jumped on this reading. This is what your feminine wants you to know. Okay, there it is. Okay, got a couple coming out here. I'm going to take them. So this is what your feminine is saying to you today. I want to be married to you. Wow. So even if your divine feminine right now is married to someone else, they want to be married to you. Okay, if they're single, they want to be with you. And even if they don't believe in marriage, maybe they've been through a hard marriage in the past, they still want to be married to you, Divine Masculine, because you are the one. So this is about commitment. So Divine Feminine, you're saying today, I don't want breadcrumbs anymore. I don't want to just be the bit on the side or an option. I want to be the main person in my twin flame's life. And you deserve that. And that comes with all the commitment that it can. Marriage, family, sharing lives together, living life together, whatever it means for you, because we've all got our own personal views of what we want in union. So that could possibly include marriage. So you're saying, I want commitment with you. Do you hate me or love me? The way you act sometimes makes me question everything. So you're saying, do you love me? Do you care? Do you hate me? I don't know sometimes. It's so confusing. The way you act sometimes, the way you block me, blank me out, make me feel invisible, it makes me question everything. And your masculine is saying to you, I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. It was selfish of me. I care about you and I always will. What a beautiful message. So let that release your doubt today, because your masculine is confirming how they feel. You make me feel like a nervous schoolgirl with a crush. So this is when you get that butterfly in the tummy feeling, and that never goes away. That feeling like, oh, I'm acting a bit crazy, a bit jealous, like a schoolgirl with a crush, wondering where they are, what they're doing. So this is saying to you, it's okay to feel that way. It's quite natural with this type of intense bond. And I am understanding that we are learning from each other. What a powerful message. So Divine Feminine, you're saying to your masculine today, I understand. I understand that this journey now is about growth and it can't be rushed because it's unconditional. And an unconditional love cannot be controlled with conditions or expectations or even pain. This is about releasing, surrender, trusting and letting go. So feminine, you're saying to your masculine today, you're releasing the fear around the connection. I am understanding that we are learning from each other. So you understand that when you get triggered, what triggers heals. When they hurt you, it's happening to grow your soul. So you understand things on a deeper level. So you experience things that you can then help others with. If I hadn't been through all the pain during the separation, all the heartache, I wouldn't be able to empathize and understand. It's okay to sit here doing videos, but unless you truly understand what someone's going through, how can you, kind of empathize with that too? And that's why, as a Divine Feminine, we learn such harsh lessons, because it's your mission to heal the world. So to heal the world, you have to start by healing you and understanding how that truly does work. It's very powerful. So let's do an angel message for this day. So we've already got the message overcoming obstacles, and I really feel that's the energy of the day. I'm just going to pop these here, but we're going to do an angel message. So we're going to bring in, I'm going to bring in Archangel Raphael, because we haven't used his cards for a while. Archangel Raphael is the healing angel, the angel that brings in power and helps you to feel better emotionally, spiritually and physically. So what does Raphael want to say today? Here we go. We've got home help coming out. Home help. So I feel this is a big message that you're receiving the help that you need at home. So this is a reminder that any karmic situation is bringing in help. It's aiding the situation, okay? It's actually helping, because the masculines learn what they need to learn. You learn from that situation too, and then you both grow, and then you're ready for union. So there's help at home. I feel this is also about calling on heaven, asking for angelic assistance, trusting that everything you need is here and now. You know, the help you have at home. So maybe you're spending more time at home because of what's going on with the pandemic, and you have that help there. In other words, you're connected through the internet, you're connected online, you've got your soul family here, you're receiving guidance from channels and messages. So you're receiving all the help that you need, and the masculines are too. You know, it's like you haven't got to go out anywhere to receive the guidance you need. It's all there. And I feel this is a big message about transformation and healing. So Raphael is saying there's a great healing going on right now, so you can overcome the obstacles and battle through the pain. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage, and we've got the dog barking, which is about loyalty, the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in matters regarding my family and my home. So if you want to know what's going on in your situation, ask the angels, and they will guide you, they will show you, and they will, help you to know what to do. They'll give you the answers you're looking for if you ask. So I'm just going to pop that one there. So we're going to do then a karmic energy. So I'm going to do each energy. So, karmic separation, communication, all these things. So if you're in a karmic situation right now, if your masculine is with another person or you are, what's happening today? So obviously you're being reminded that they are releasing themselves from their karmic ties, because they're saying to you, I'm changing. But what's actually going on with this situation? So today what we've got is, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. So this may be that they're in a platonic connection. It's more like brother and sister. They're there for the kids. Maybe you're resonating with that too, because you may possibly be in that situation, or you've been through that before with a soul teacher. I know I certainly have, where you've stayed together for the sake of it. There's not really been any passion or desire there, or, not even a real friendship. It's just been like brother and sister. Brother and sisters fight, but they are there for each other. So I feel your divine masculine is going through this kind of energy where they love the person as a sister or a brother, as a platonic friend, or, even a colleague, because they are helping them in some way to do their work, but they're not in love with them. And that's because they want you. And the same to you, divine feminine, I don't want to be with anyone else. I don't want to be with this person I'm with. I don't want to be in that energy. So I'm realizing that I need to make a change. So this is your masculine kind of conveying to that karmic partner that they care about them, but they're not in love with them. Okay, maybe they do love them because they've had children with them, and they've helped them in some way, but it's a platonic love. And we all have those platonic loves, so it's not a romantic love. So let that put your mind at rest right now. And I do feel a lot of the masculines are sleeping on the sofa, they're having sleepless nights, they may be up doing work, they're doing other things than actually spending time in that marital bed or with that person. So let go of fear, because they're changing and they're actually watching you. It's very possible that they are sitting up at night on their tablet or their phone or their computer watching your profile, or looking at your photo, or thinking about you, going over things in the mind connected with you, not spending time with this person. And if they're not with a karmic partner, but they're in a situation they're dealing with, like a job or a family situation, they're saying to that job, I love you, and you help me out, you give me money and security, but I'm not in love with you anymore. So it's another sign they need to change. So great changes coming in the karmic situations. Okay? If you're in separation right now, what do we need to know? So we're going to use the twin flame oracle. So for twins in separation, what do we need to know? We've got, wow, that your divine masculine is awakening. So in separation, there's a big awakening going on. Your masculine's eyes are opening, their third eye is opening, they're starting to see, they're realizing, they're seeing the 1111. And I spoke about that, I think it was yesterday, because I saw 1111 yesterday, very powerfully as well. So you'll always receive the signs. So if you're in separation, your divine masculine is awakening to overcome the obstacles, to release themselves from their karmic ties, to wake up on this journey, to make things happen, and they're letting you know that they do care. So if you're in separation right now, trust that your masculine is awakening and doing what needs to be done. If you're in communication right now, whether that be small communication every day, you may class it as telepathic communication, however you view, yes, I'm in communication with my twin, what's happening for you guys? There's a message on its way. So obviously you're in communication, so you're messaging each other, or you're in some form of communication. So if you're in communication but you're waiting for a reply or a response, or you're waiting for a message, the angels are saying it's on its way. There's also a karmic lesson here. So you are learning during this communication that you are enough, especially if your masculine is with someone else, or something else is going on that, is kind of stopping them from being with you. There's an apology there with that rose. You're learning through this situation that you are enough. Yeah, there it is, the apology. I'm sorry. So if you're in communication, the message that could be on its way is I'm sorry. We've also got a new day, so be grateful for everything, because you're overcoming, like miracles are coming in. You're overcoming obstacles, magic is flowing in. So if you're in communication, be grateful that you are. There's plenty of other twin flames who would wish that they were in communication. And I know it's hard, because when we're not in communication, we want to be in communication. And then when we're in communication, we kind of take it a little bit for granted, because we start stressing over when the messages are coming and when unions come in, all these things. So the angel's saying just relax and breathe. If you're in communication, trust there are messages on its way. Be grateful for the communication that you're in. Be grateful for this new day. Be grateful for the journey. Very powerful. If you're a twin flame in union, what's happening? I'm a twin in union. You're ready for a family. Wow. You're ready for the next step. So if you're in union already, like me and George, you're ready for a family. You're ready for a future. And this really resonates with me, because as you guys know, me and George are moving house within the next 2 weeks. So we've got boxes everywhere. So everywhere's a bit like an obstacle course. So that's the obstacle that we're overcoming. But we are ready to build a life. We've already got a life together here. But moving to a new home, more space, to bring more things in. It's like preparing for a family. So even though we're not having a baby, I don't want anyone to think that, okay? We are ready for the next step. So I feel this is a big message. If you're in union, you're ready for the next step. So that may be a family. It may be working on your mission. It could be getting a new home. It could be living together, moving towards each other. Your personal journey. So if you're in union, you're ready for the next steps. Very powerful. And if your divine masculine or your divine feminine are on the other side, if they've passed over suddenly, or, you're still connecting with them through these readings and, through the love that comes from, up there, what do they want you to know? So I'm going to bring in the Moonology cards for this one. So what does your masculine on the other side, or your feminine on the other side? I do feel it's more the masculines crossing over, because, they are also helping the collective energy, to move into union, to bring the masculine awakening about. So what does your masculine on the other side want to say? Okay, there we go. Surrender to the divine. Wow. Surrender to the divine. And then we've got the full moon. So if your masculine is on the other side, I feel he's saying to you, right now, around this full moon, it's a time of surrender. Let go, breathe, trust the journey, know that everything happens for a reason, and that you are safe, and there's nothing to fear, because fear is illusion and it can drag you down, and it's like your person saying, stand up, remember your truth, enjoy your day, because there's so much in this life and this lifetime to be grateful for. I hope that helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.